Over the past 10 years, the internet has helped people work more efficiently and has connected people better than any other technology before. When the topic, the digital divide, is brought up, people who don't have access to technology versus people who do get technology, many people initially think of income, race, and geographic location as the leading causes of lack of technology. However, people with physical and mental disabilities face the great challenges when it comes to finding a way to get connected via technology.
10% of the world's population has a physical disability. That's over 600 million people worldwide. Many people who have disabilities don't have access to the internet. They often lack awareness of the potential benefits of using a computer and having internet access. People with disabilities are less than half as likely than non-disabled people to have access to a computer at home. That is 23.9% versus 51.7%. Using a computer and having internet access is an important tool. It's important because disabled people can gain independence and social integration.
When we connect to the internet, we use our eyes, our ears, and our fingertips. But what is taken for granted by most becomes a great challenge for those suffering from visual and auditory impairments and other physical disabilities. Motor disabilities may include weakness, limitations in muscular control, problems with joints, or loss of limbs. For some, it is pain that prevents movements. In addition to other parts of the body, these conditions can affect hands and arms, making basic mouse and keyboard operations virtually impossible.
It is estimated that over 30 million people with disabilities could have access to technologies through assistive devices if they were made available. Some of these include switches that can be activated by moving different parts of the body that are coupled with scanner highlighting menu choices. Sip and puff switches are used to activate computers by using Morse code through a plastic straw. Trackball is a ball that can be easily controlled by finger movements alone and replaces a mouse for people with limited mobility and range of motion. There are also so many other technologies that are currently being used by the disabled, but many of them aren't sufficient enough to keep up with the fast-paced changes of technology.
Currently, there are some new technologies being developed that will make access to the web even easier. New developments in different keyboard matrices are making navigation and text entry much more efficient. Instead of each key being one letter, they contain many. The computer then predicts what you're trying to write and fills it in. Current advances in natural language processing, or NLP, have made voice recognition software a functional reality. Although first developed as a simple notation device, persons with visual and physical impairments are able to use this software along with their voice in place of fingers on a keyboard to enter text for socializing, commerce, and information searching. Eye tracking is one of the most exciting new adaptive technologies. Instead of using a mouse, a pair of cameras tracks your eye movement, which then controls the cursor on the screen. Clicks are usually triggered by controlled blinks. Though only in its first stages of development, this technology is making surfing the web a possibility for even the most physically handicapped. In order for the most current adaptive devices to work, websites must abide by the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines 2.0 that were adopted in 2008. However, the guidelines are just guidelines. They are not required by anyone except a few countries in Europe. Therefore, it's fully up to the site developer to be proactive in designing their website to be accessible. The other hurdle is money. These adaptive devices are not cheap, and neither is the IT work and the installation and integration for the devices. We wanted to propose a new technology that would be more affordable and easily integrated. We found many promising features in the new Microsoft Kinect.
Developed by Microsoft, this new technology allows people to control an interface using their hands and feet. This new piece of technology uses a RGB camera, depth and motion sensors, and voice recognition. It was launched in November 2010. We think that Kinect, with its various functions, can help people with disabilities access the internet more easily. MIT Media Lab team, they created their project is called Dev.js. It is a JavaScript extension for Google Chrome that allows the user to to control the browser with hand gestures while connected to Kinect. With Dev.js connected to the Kinect, you can browse through the internet using Google Chrome fairly easily. This is going back a page. This is going back to the page that you were looking before, and this is click. For people who have difficulties handling mouse or typing on a keyboard, they can use the voice command feature. The voice command feature can also help those with visual impairments. Kinect can help enhance the experience for people with problems typing or low vision because now you don't have to type. Simple gestures with your hands can control the browser easily. Not only will Kinect enhance their experience of internet browsing, it can also help them with your studies too. Do you know how hard it is to type a 2-page paper with only one finger, or how long it takes to type that paper? Now with Kinect, you don't have to worry because you can easily use voice command features to finish your assignment.